Marcus, how close do you think you are to where you were defensively before Rob got hurt now?
We're a step closer. Obviously, the things that Rob brings is going to be tough to duplicate without him. We probably might, to be honest, we might not be the exact same defensively like we were when Rob was here, but it just means we got to change a couple things, and everybody else has to step up a little bit more to protect from his absence. So, we're definitely getting closer, but just the things that Rob brings, I don't think we're going to have that until he comes back. But our defense, is predicated around a bunch of other things that can help without Rob being there. We have Al, Tice, me, Jason, Jalen, and other guys who can come in and pick up that slack for him.
How comfortable is everybody else starting to get with Rob not being out there on the court? Like, how are you guys starting to gel, knowing that he's not going to be back until possibly the second half of the playoffs?
It's kind of easier to do that when you know for a fact that he's not coming back anytime soon right now. So you have no choice. Got to figure it out, and we had success. And we've having success without him because the hardships that we went through early on. With a lot of players being out, as myself included. So we had to find a way to work with guys out and have that next man mentality. So I think that's kind of why we've been able to gel without Rob, because we've been doing this all year playing without guys. So this is nothing new for us.
Has said that he thinks the way you guys play will translate to the playoffs. What about the style, the strategy, the versatility, whatever else do you think will set you guys up for playoff success?
One, our physicality, how physical we are on the defensive end. Like you said, our versatility, usually in the playoffs it's about matchups. And guys are trying to find that matchup. You're trying to pick on the weak link. And in our group, it's tough to find a weak link because we all are strong. So, where you might think is a weak link, for you guys, it's not as a weak link considered for most people. So, in that aspect, being able to translate to the playoffs, our physicality, our versatility, and those things. So when it comes to the playoffs, you got to be able to adjust. It's all about matchups, and you got guys like us who can switch 1 through 5 and play positions in that versatile role is going to help us tremendously.
Marcus, good evening. We have a Zoom question from John Corrales, please.
Hey Marcus, when you see Al out there doing what he's doing, bringing the ball up, grabbing and going with the rebound, switching defensively, still being able to play at this high level, not that he's ancient, but he's been doing this for a little while, but doing it at this high level, what's that mean to see him out there doing this and doing it at the level that keeps up with what everything you've been saying?
It's inspirational, man. Al's, like you said, has been doing this for a very long time. And as a young guy, when you see that, it's kind of hard for you not to go out there and give out that same energy he's giving. Him at his age and how many years he's been doing this, if he can do it, we got fresher legs than him. But old people like to say you got them young legs. So we got more younger legs than him, so we should be able to go out there and do it. So by him doing that and us being able to watch and take from that, it's just tremendous inspirational for us, for everybody, especially these younger guys getting ready who's never been here or who's only had, a limited amount of time in the playoffs, to see somebody of Al's stature and his credibility and the things that he's done in this league, and to go out there and still give everything he has and the effort that he brings, it's kind of hard for you not to, as yourself.
Would you want to?
Washburn?
Hey Marcus, heading over the first game, where they came back and beat you in the fourth quarter because of the 19-point lead. And that was kind of one of those games you guys pointed to, and like, you didn't want that to happen again. It was one of the low points in the first half. Is it kind of just mind-boggling how far you guys have come since then, that you guys, that game was in the back of your mind, not motivating, but just kind of, is that a game that stood out as like one of the games they were celebrating, and they were coming back, and they kind of punched you guys, and did that game kind of stick with you, and maybe all the way until tonight, in terms of just kind of wanting to not send a message, just play a great game?
To a certain extent, yeah, that game is going to stick with us forever. because it's something that kind of fueled and started, the talks and to trying to get back on track. When we lost that game, it was, everybody counted us out. We was getting it harsh. So having that in the back of our mind, obviously tonight, but just every game we play, we try not to let that happen. We turned the ball over that first game too many times, and they did a good job of scoring off of those turnovers, and that's what they do. You can't give a team like that easy possessions that way. And we just wanted to make sure from every game on the end that we don't give ourselves, we don't put ourselves in that situation again. And to be able to come out here tonight and kind of get, I guess you can call it revenge or whatever, it was good. But this is not, we're not playing to win one game, in the regular season. So it's definitely on our mind. It's still on our mind. It's going to be on our mind. Just to remind us, how easy things could turn for us. So it happened. It's over with. We figured it out, and we got to keep going in the right direction.
Would you want to rest in either of the last two games to get ready for the playoffs?
Say it again?
Would you want to rest in either of the last two games?
I'm a competitor, so I would love to play, but I do want to be fresh going into the playoffs. So, whatever decision Ime makes, we're gonna roll with it. So, I guess that's all I can say with that.
How was it playing in front of Barack Obama? And is there anybody, like, you guys play in front of celebrities all the time? Is there anything different then, or people that you're like, oh man, I'm playing in front of?
Yeah, as a former president of the United States, I think that's one of the biggest celebrities you can play in front of. That's an honor. So, to be able to come in here and have that opportunity is some sight. I wish my mom was here to see that, but she's watching, smiling on me. She saw it. So that's definitely a highlight of my life, my career, to play in front of somebody like that.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.